Hello, Clare Hamilton.
Hello, Sara Cox.
Welcome to Teen Commandments, the show where we try to make sense of the often chuckle-inducing brains of our teenagers. Welcome. We do a main ep on a Monday and we do a little Your Turn episode on a Wednesday. Just all your great emails. Hope you've had a lovely few days since we last spoke. And we should say that we're kind of pre-recording these a little bit ahead of time.
Yes.
Because hopefully the way this works, I've got my Children in Need challenge coming up.
Yeah.
And the way this works, I'll have finished on Friday, just gone.
Yes. But at this point right now, where will you be?
I will be in bed.
Right.
Not exaggerating. So hopefully I will have got back from Manchester, where they filmed they have the big Children in Need made live show on the Friday night.
Big celebration.
Yes. Hopefully I'll
raise lots of money.
Hopefully raise loads of money with the Radio 2 listeners and just hopefully raise loads of money on the Friday, and then I will be driven home and hopefully tipped into my own bed late Friday night, and I will probably still be there on Monday when this goes out.
Yeah.
And I hope we've raised loads and it's gone all right and I'm still in one piece. Oh my God.
You're going to be fine.
It's going to be fine. And with bearing that in mind as well, so we are a bit sort of higgledy-piggledy with our timings because we're still looking forward to your birthday.
We are.
Extravaganza.
That is the next thing that's coming up,
Yes,
isn't it?
so that is coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
Exciting.
It is very exciting. This is the last week of my 40s.
Yes, how do you feel? How have your 40s been?
They didn't start off so great.
No?
I'd like to say I'm really looking forward to being 50, and I've never said that about a certain age before.
Yeah.
This time, I'm really embracing how it's feeling. It's nice.
Good for you.
I feel good about it. I feel excited about this chapter.
It's good on this side of 50, I've got to say. Yeah, I was like good with turning 50.
Yeah.
I think people try, especially when you're a woman, it was always like, when
My mum does that. She
yeah,
goes,
how do you feel?
yeah.
About turning, and you even had it at 40, but like, how do you feel about turning? I mean, what are you going to do? As they say, it's better than the alternative, babe. So early 40s, not great?
Not great. Still making
Expand on
shit
that,
decisions.
Oh, making bad decisions.
Yeah, rocky relationships,
Right, okay.
That sort of thing. And I guess I was just in a bit of a shit place
Fine.
back then.
Mid-40s?
Still
Still making bad decisions. Still bad relationships and bad decisions. Okay, fast forward to late 40s. Okay, let's
just get on 50.
Let's just forget the 40s. But let's talk about the last, how long's it been, sort of 10 months or so of doing the pod? That's been fantastic.
This is, I'm
You've
feeling
thrown yourself
good.
into a whole new industry that it's completely new to you. You've got behind the mic and you've become an absolute superstar and people love you.
I'm really, really enjoying myself. I'm really enjoying life.
Yeah.
I've lost some weight. I've changed my fitness routine and the way that I eat and sleep, and I don't function like I used to.
And the big bazoomas have gone. That was a big moment.
Chopped me knockers off.
Chopped a knockers off. There was the knocker chop. So that's good.
Yeah, and now I've got my 50th
Oh, you
birthday.
chop your eyes off.
Chop my eyes off, chop my knockers off. Have I chopped anything else off?
No, that's it. And you've been rubbing
I
salmon
wanna
DNA
chop
in
other
your
bits.
face.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Yeah, so there's all of that
So
stuff.
you're looking absolutely booming. You're being brilliant at podcasting. We need to keep building the pod.
Yes.
And then I think 50, you know
have
what I mean?
a party and then good to go. And you never know. I might decide that I don't want to be single anymore, but at the moment,
you're not there yet.
No.
I mean, when I was talking about not sleeping well, you were like, I don't know if I could ever share a bed again.
I mean, I'm breathing at the moment. I just wouldn't like that.
This is my issue that I've got with Ben in the night. If I
just
wake
general
up,
breathing.
Just in breathing, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Not during the day. I have to point that out. I just mean any slight noises.
Noise. Yeah, I'm like that.
I'm like, on a wildlife documentary where they have a shot of an animal that's about, one that's on high alert for a predator. I feel like I've got that kind of heaving in the middle of the night.
Yeah, me too.
Like I can just hear the tiniest. It's so magnified in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
and I think there's a bit of anxiety in there because I remember in my 20s, if I woke up at well, if I woke up at 1:30, I probably wouldn't be in bed at 1:30. If I woke up in the middle of the night and it was like 3 a.m. in my 20s, I'd be like, yeah, I've got loads of time to sleep, like amazing. And now, now I'm 50, I just go, fuck, it's 3. I'm not going to sleep. I'm never going to get back to sleep again.
Yeah, you stress out.
So I need to tap into that 20s energy of thinking, I've got loads of time still to sleep and sort of...
Yeah, that's why you've got to change your mindset. Standing in your own way, babe.
I mean...
And what do you do with Ben? Do you like hit him with a pillow?
Yeah, I like nudge him, and he's really patient. He's great about it. And then we just keep sleeping in separate rooms. A bit depressing.
See, I used to think when he was doing hair when I was younger, and I used to do a lady's hair who was probably my age, and she'd say, myself and my husband are in separate bedrooms. I'd be like... God, that is so depressing.
That's the noise Ben makes that you just did there. It's giving me a flashback.
And it's me with a pillow.
Yeah,
but now I completely understand that.
So separate duvets is supposed to be a good thing.
Yes. See, I encourage my daughter to do this when she's having a sleepover because they don't have to tackle for one, do they?
Yeah. So you can just But separate bed seems weird, doesn't it? In the same room.
No, separate. No, oh yeah, in the same room.
That's weird.
That's pointless.
Yeah, so separate beds in the same room. That's weird.
That's a no.
Bunk beds is weird.
Beds is really weird.
Although kind of sexy if you stand up on that ladder.
What?
If you lower yourself.
Have you done that? You used to have bunk beds, didn't you? Oh,
no.
All is revealed.
No, I'm joking. We've never had. We've never done.
You've never done.
We've never incorporated.
You have. You so fucking have.
Not, I don't think I have. When I sometimes get on my little stool in the kitchen to reach some Tupperware, I do think,
this
my
is quite good.
my
your Tupperware stool.
Yeah, I get up on my stool to get on my Tupperware.
Gone are the days that you bring out the nurse's outfit.
It's not the sexiest bit of the story. But I just think, look, my fun area is really parallel with his face right at the moment.
Wow.
Make Tupperware retrieval
quite a
more
high
fun.
stool, babe.
Yeah, I've got high cupboards.
Okay.
I just stash my Tupperware quite high.
Imagine walking in on that.
I know. That's what stops. That's what stops. As the kids get older, you just can't be doing.
You can't
be
that.
The whole like.
They'd never get past that.
When you're young, when you've got the libido of like, when you're in your sort of early 30s and stuff, no surface is safe in the kitchen or the bathroom, is it? But now, like, pretty much everywhere's safe.
Yes.
Anyway, we weren't supposed to be talking about this. Hey, my mum tried to get into the BBC.
I thought you was going to say the Tupperware.
No, don't mention my mum and the Tupperware.
Right, go on.
Sex stool. So little Jackie, she had a bone to pick with me as well, kept saying she was 4'9" on the radio. She's 4'10".
Oh, right.
Just to make that clear. 4'10", quite a formidable woman. Not shy of making her opinions known. She was coming to meet me because I was taking her to a little Radio 2 event after work. And I'd said to her, look, tell me when you're en route and what time you're going to get there. Let me know because I'll need to send somebody down to meet you because in the good old days at Radio 1 or even at the other building at Radio 2, they were quite relaxed security-wise, but times have changed. This is the main BBC building, new broadcasting house where the news comes from, where loads of the telly comes from there, all the radio stations. Right. It's really high security.
Yeah, of course.
Hundreds and hundreds of people work there. And obviously it can be a risk of ne'er-do-wells and wrong-uns. So it's really strict security. So she doesn't do any of that. She doesn't tell me. Like, I'm live on air, and I'm texting her during songs, going, hello, ETA, like, when are you getting here?
Yeah.
Because I have to time it right, because we're on the 8th floor. It takes a while for, lovely Anne who works on the show to go to the lifts, go down 8 floors, and be there. So I'm like, ETA, hello, thinking I know she's left in the Uber, so she must be here any minute. No word from her at all. So I ring her. And she picks up the phone and I can tell she's doing the voice where she wants somebody to overhear. I'm like, Mum, are you here yet? Well, I am not very impressed with this security lady at the BBC on reception here. I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. I'm like, Mum, I was trying to get hold of you. Why didn't you tell me that you were coming here?
You're actually on air at this point as well.
Yeah, I'm on air. I'm calling her quickly during a record. So I'm looking, at Dua Lipa or whatever, counting down. There's like a minute and a half left, and I'm on the phone like, okay, stay there. Anne's on the way. So turns out that basically she hadn't looked at her phone. She does this a lot to me. She ghosts me whether she's coming into Euston and I'm there to pick her up and I'm trying to work out if she's nearly here or not.
Right.
She won't look at her phone. So I'm like, well, how can she not be seeing messages? She was on the phone to her mate Sylvia.
Of course she was.
She was just checking in on Sylvia, having a nice chat. So I'm like, okay, fine. So not looking at her phone at all. And then when she got in there, the woman had the audacity. Now, to be fair to my mum, apparently this woman wasn't very good and she wasn't very kind.
Okay.
And she was a little bit computer says no.
Okay.
She asked my mum some ID, which mum was outraged. And so she only had a pensioner's rail card, I think.
Right.
And so, and I think she was a bit short with mum or a bit impatient or didn't really take mum on, because she's just doing her job and hundreds of people are coming through. So mum had said to her that she was meeting me and who I was. And I think she'd also said to the lady, I don't like to name drop, but this is my daughter and this is who I'm coming to see. And the woman was like, okay, well, do you know the surname of the person who's meeting you? And to be fair, I hadn't given that to mum.
Right.
Because I didn't want mum to need any of this.
Yes.
But I was going to send someone down to let her in. If only she'd told me. So, and also my mum was like, I have got an email from the head of the BBC. Right, which she didn't. She had a screen grab of a text conversation with me and like the head of Radio 2. So she's the boss of Radio 2, but not of the whole BBC. And this woman, I think by this point, thought my mum was probably crackers and was
she
deluded.
It's security.
Just like, go and sit over there and we'll wait. So I think I'd rang. So she said, okay, my daughter's sorting it out. So little mum comes toddling up to the studio with
Not happy.
Steam coming out of her ear. So I pop her in the car and she'd calmed down. She calmed down eventually and was fine. So, oh my God, my mum's going to end up getting tasered in the reception of BBC. Trying to run her way through or something. Trying to rush the revolving doors. I'm like, oh, bloody hell, mum. It's the same like with the kids, where you have to tell them everything, because afterwards you'll kick yourself and think, I should have done a spreadsheet. I should have done a TED talk of like, this is what to do.
Happen.
This is what's going to happen. So I've learnt my lesson.
You've learnt your lesson. I'm taking my mum for her nails done and I'm doing her hair tomorrow. So that's already stressing me out.
A little bit later on, we are going to be tackling the topic. We've not really talked about it before. Screen time. Oh my God, where do we even start with that? That's a bit later on. But for now, Claire.
Yes.
It is a time of change, a time of churn, and a big chapter is round the corner in a way for you.
Yeah.
Trying to not make you cry.
Yeah.
It's been a tough time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You explain.
It's been really tough because it's kind of the expression that's used a lot is blindsided me a little bit. It's come from nowhere, but it's not going to be permanent, but I'm going to get a massive taste of empty nest pretty much starting at the end of November, early December. I'm going to have both kids not there for a good while. And I just wasn't expecting it. And at first, when it first came about, I was like, oh, this is actually quite nice. I'm really proud of them both. One's going to go and see their dad all over Christmas. Then he's going to come back for a short period of time. Then he's going to move out.
Right. So he's going over there for Christmas, coming back.
Yes.
Packing up his life in Manchester.
Yeah.
And moving over there to Dubai.
Yeah.
To start a job
there, and that's going to be his new life for a while. So that's coming early next year. And then my daughter is going travelling for a few months, and she booked a ticket, and it all started. It started then because she booked a one-way ticket, and here I go. I was like, oh, this is great. They're both coming. And then I started to think about I'm going to be on my own for Christmas and I'll just go and sit in the Caribbean, which I'm not going to do. But that was my first sort of thing. And then it really dawned on me that this is it. This is nearly the end of me being mum at home with my two kids. And it really, really hit me hard.
Yeah.
Like, it physically hurt. It like I want to rewind, and I want to go back to them being kids again and do it all again. And I'm thinking like this, and it's looping round in my mind, and I want to do it better. I want to pay more attention.
You can't do it
This
better,
is what
Claire.
I'm
You've done
doing to
such an
myself.
amazing job, though.
I know, but I've spoken to some other mums that have been through this, and like, this is what you feel like, and it's just really knocked me for six, because I didn't expect it. And I had a night the other night when it was really hitting me, because one was in one room, one was in the other, just doing the normal things. And I went in to speak to my son, and he was just a little bit short with me. I was interrupting what he was doing.
Yeah.
And I had to close the door because I broke my heart, and I was really sobbing. And it's nothing to do with him being short with me. It's the fact that, this is it. I miss them already before they've gone.
Well, and that brings me to what I was going to say, was I think it is almost like you're almost grieving.
Yeah.
It's like grieving, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're grieving a life that once was,
Yes.
and a routine and a way of life for you all.
Yeah. And it's
And I guess you've got to allow yourself to go through that.
and apparently it's normal.
Yeah, I think 100%.
Nobody talks about this bit.
Yeah.
That it's almost like you're giving up without. It's not your decision, but you're going to have to come to the end of, being mum at home, and that being a real part of who you are and how you function. It's my main thing. I'm not even anybody's wife. I am just mum. And so it's just all going to be flipped on its head.
And so the sort of, empty nester, I'm an empty nester, in the kind of chirpy way that it can be talked about.
Yeah.
I guess it's more, it's so fundamental, isn't it, to who you are, to be mum and to be them and to be looking after them or providing for them.
Yeah.
Because you still do loads for them when they're there. You're still, well, we know because your son texts us. Your son texts you for food when you're down here in
I've been
London.
making a la carte ones lately because I don't want him to go. Arranging
like, this
little
is
strawberries on
duck
the
à l'orange. So I just wanted a sandwich.
canapés first, darling.
Sweetheart. And so, I mean, the daughter thing, her going off travelling, so she's coming back.
She's coming back. She's going for a few months. She wants to go and explore Asia, and that's going to frighten me as well. So there's that fear.
So you're still very much going to be parenting her, but just from a distance of a few thousand
she's
miles.
going to be driving me mental.
And just on Life 360. Well, you did say earlier, you don't really want to spend money on going away anywhere at Christmas, because you might need it just in case your daughter needs help in some way.
Yeah, that's
You're secretly hoping she's like, come and join me in Thailand.
This would be great, but I have suggested it. I was like, can I visit?
You said you could go and meet her in Vietnam or something, get a cheap
she's
flight.
like, you will not.
Oh, no. Babe.
Oh, it is so hard.
God.
And I sat and I told my son this. So I've had a lovely conversation with my son, and his girlfriend has really helped me out here. But I went on Google about empty nest, and a lot of my clients, when I'm doing the hair, say, I wasn't happy about a certain thing. They use ChatGPT, and I've never done it before, but I went on and I spoke to the nice man on ChatGPT.
Right, okay, oh God. I'm getting worried.
I was having a bit of a row with him. I'm really crying with him.
Yeah.
And I'm telling him that I'm, a single mum, and I'm about to have an empty nest. And he's like, this is a really tough time. Try not to hover over your kids too much. And it's more the anticipation. And then he said, would you like me to make you a plan? And I was like, no, I don't want you to make me a plan. And so then it said, shall we just sit here for a minute and reflect? And I said, yeah, and sat and cried with ChatGPT.
Sweetheart. So is ChatGPT chatting to you, or is this coming up on the screen? Is it the audio?
It's not coming up on the
thank
screen.
Thank Christ for that. I was worried you were going to offer to meet him for a drink or something. Oh, Jesus. I mean, we've
So I told this story to my son the next day because I managed to get him for a few minutes, because I took him, for about 15 minutes, because I took him to the train station.
Right.
And I was telling him, and he was like, Mum, you've really got to get a life.
Can't believe you told him.
And I said to him, when you're away, will you please instigate sometimes messaging me rather than me just chasing you?
Yeah.
And if you want. And I tried to explain to him, I said, you know that feeling that you get when something in life is brilliant and you're dead excited for it? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, that's how I feel when you message me. And he was like, Jesus, Mum.
Oh, God.
So
What did ChatGPT said not to hover over your
it. I did exactly that.
Listen to AI. Knows what he's on about.
It does. And his girlfriend rang him while we were on the way to the train station. He said, I'm just with Mum. And she'd just seen a psychic, which I'm a bit, I don't really believe in them, but it's nice and comforting. But she said that the psychic had mentioned my son and that he was going travelling. And the psychic had said to her that he's going to struggle because he's really going to miss his mum. I was like, I'm taking this. I love this psychic woman.
So who said that? Had a dead person told the psychic woman this?
I don't actually know, maybe. But she said that you've got a boyfriend in Manchester and this is what's happening and this is where he's going to struggle. And I'm just taking that bit as comfort. Fine. So I've been losing my mind.
So apart from AI and help from beyond the grave, things are going well with the empty nest issue. I mean, we've talked, haven't we? Look, at least you're laughing about it now.
I can laugh because I'm with you, but I have not been laughing. And I've been, when you're heartbroken for the very first time?
Yeah.
And it just overwhelms you and you have to keep yourself busy.
And it feels physical.
It feels physical. Yeah. That's how it's been feeling. And I've been dreaming about my kids from when they were little. And last night I dreamt that...
Have you?
Yeah. He was on the stairs crying. My son was on the stairs crying. And he was reaching out for me and I've picked him up and I can remember hugging him physically as him as a baby, as a little boy.
It's so interesting.
It's messing with my head.
The whole wanting to rewind and do it differently. I've never heard that before. Maybe that's a common... let us know. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. When we've talked about it before, we've sort of joked about how it'll be great.
Yeah.
But it's all right saying that when it's not happening to you. Now that because it's just been a sort of vague idea for me. Even when you told me the other day, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because I just thought, that's a bit in the future.
Me too, yeah. But it's not, it's now. And it just feels so final. Because even when my daughter comes back from travelling, she's going to be different. And my son won't be there. So I'm in the final bits of them both being at home. And things are going to be different forevermore.
Can we just start a political coup in Dubai or something so your son has to leave and just come back home to Manchester? Financially, it's looking all right, though, isn't it, in Dubai?
He's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine
He's got a great prospect.
He's got a great prospect. It's hard to begrudge him that, isn't it? Damn him going off to a sparkling career.
And getting a better life. And,
Oh, God. So annoying.
His current job. Yeah, so it's and I'm dead happy for him and I'm happy for them both. I want them to go and explore.
Yeah. Well, this is it. It's partly, you've raised them so brilliantly, Claire, that you've made them confident enough and they're bright and they're adventurous. They want to see the world.
But do you know what I felt? He said to me, he's asked his girlfriend to go with him. And she's not decided. She's not even been yet. He said, but I do want her to go with me. And I thought for a fleeting second, I'm not gone mad. Why her and not me?
I mean, can you imagine his dad if he rocked up as that? We come as a deal. We come as a package. Can I set you up with hidden cameras and go and turn up at his apartment in Dubai? Just staying for a few weeks, settling him in.
Don't mind me.
I mean...
all these emotions, it's just nuts. What is going on with me?
Yeah, it's really walloped you, hasn't it?
Yeah. And I know I'll be all right. I know I will.
Look, there's going to be light and dark moments. There's going to be moments where you're like, actually, this is quite nice.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do more with the... Jesus, we have to get this pod going good. We need to do some live shows or something just to distract Claire, basically.
I need to be busy.
Keep Claire nice and busy. And there's going to be moments where you're like, oh, actually, this is quite nice. You'll enjoy it, you'll appreciate.
Yeah. I'll have more money.
You'll have more money?
Yes.
All right, let's look at the pluses before we sign off then.
Okay.
We'll end on a high. You'll have more money.
Yeah.
House will be tidier.
Less laundry.
Less laundry to do.
Food shop.
Yeah, so there'll be more food in the fridge.
Yeah.
You'll not be clearing up after everybody, so your house is going to be lovely.
Yes. Yeah. It'll just be me and the dog.
and ChatGPT.
Right, end it now.
If you've got any words of wisdom, we know that loads of our listeners are either going through this, and we definitely know that loads have been through it.
Yeah.
If your kids are older and they left, just talk us through it, please. Help. Help, as she said.
Keep me off the wine as well, because
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
that'll be my go-to.
Well, don't buy it, then you won't have it in, then
Right.
you won't drink
Well,
it.
that's my rule.
hello@teencommandments.co.uk, please. Claire, I have to talk to you about screen time and teenagers.
Yeah.
The screenagers.
The screenagers.
Yes. And I just feel like a shit mum because I am not stopping it and I feel completely powerless.
How can you stop it?
Well, I did suggest something, but it was immediately, the faces I were met with.
Dominoes or something.
Well, I did suggest, I should have really got Ben more on side, because what can happen sometimes is I will suggest something for us to do as a family and Ben will immediately side with the teenagers and undermine me. So I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
But I should have really...
You didn't tell him what you...
I told him that I wanted to do something where we start having more time together as a family and we put the phones away.
Okay, what did you suggest?
So over dinner, I was like, right. And I did it like how my mum would do it, which is really annoying. A big like, right, I want to talk to you about something where everyone just, you immediately die inside. Yeah, exactly. Why did I do it like that?
Don't know.
I was just like, right, on a Sunday... Well, I tried to tie it in because we were having Friday night dinner, which is like a Jewish tradition, yeah. But Ben's Jewish and the kids are kind of Jewish, but we don't really observe any. Obviously, we're not kosher and everything, and I'm not converted or anything. But I was trying to kind of tie it into that because we were having, a Friday night dinner, and I said one day on the weekend, a bit like the Sabbath, where like if you're really an observant Jew. From daylight, I think it is from nightfall on the Friday night, all throughout the next day until nightfall on the Saturday night. Like you don't use, like, if you're really observant, I don't think you use electricity or, you walk everywhere, you don't use your car because it's a real time of reflection and family time.
Every week?
Every Saturday,
Wow.
yeah. That's if you're super,
Okay.
if you're very religious.
Fine.
A lot of Jews don't do that. Like Ben's parents don't or anything. They don't observe it.
But this is not what you were suggesting.
But you could do sort of levels of it where,
Right.
you do try to have family time or you try not to have screens. And, I was trying to tie it in like that, I guess. So I was like, this weekend, can we do it where we just have 4 hours without our phones and none of us have our phones or our laptops or anything? So immediately Ben piped up. That's too long. I'm like giving him daggers. Shut up. I'm like, okay, well... Actually, I was saying 4 so we could negotiate. I'm saying all this within the kids' earshot. I'm saying this around the dinner table. It started with 4 with a high number so we could negotiate down. He's like, right, oh, yes, okay, knowing he's in trouble. Immediately, the youngest pipes up that she's got to revise. She needs her phone.
Right.
Lots of her revision is set.
Fair enough.
Online.
Yeah.
So she needs screens to be able to revise. So I'm like, yeah, okay, but just for a few hours... I'm like, because I'm really worried that we're not living lives together as a family where we look at each other and where we chat and where we do things and we hang
memories.
out. Yeah, without constantly having a phone in our hand and looking at our phones.
Yeah, but we've got memories of being that way. They don't, do they?
No,
that
you're
generation?
right.
So they're like, what are you suggesting?
Yeah. So I'm just like, whether we go out on a big dog walk or we just do something as a family, I was more like, let's put the phones away for 4 hours. And Ben's like, no, it's got to be an activity that we do.
Right.
That, and then a few days later, he's like, do you want to go to the theatre? And I'm like, no, because I'm so busy to go.
Right.
And he hates the theatre. I think that's too extreme. We don't have to go to London's glitzy West End and spend hundreds and hundreds of quid to not be on our phone.
Yeah, true.
But our tickets would be on our phone anyway.
Well, yeah.
And if we went on the tube, we'd, unless we took our cards with us, we'd need to tap out in and out on our phones.
You would.
So I guess the reason why I brought this up with them and now with us is just like, I just worry that they're on their phones so much. Yeah. And we all are, and we're all addicted.
We're all addicted and they can function on the phones. They do other stuff as well, don't they, at the same time?
So
You know
tell
what I
me
mean?
more.
It's like eating dinner, you're constantly saying, put your phone down.
Yeah.
You don't need your phone while you're doing this. You know, having a conversation even, they're still on the phone.
Going down the stairs, looking at TikTok, scrolling whilst going down the stairs, scrolling whilst brushing their teeth.
Yeah, that's it.
Scrolling the entire time.
Yeah.
And it's those tiny little dopamine hits that can make you feel good or make you feel shit.
It's the first thing that they reach for, isn't it?
Yeah,
when they wake
but
up.
I do.
Yeah, me too.
I do.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do. And I feel like I'm being a lazy parent by not tackling it and not trying to make a change. And I don't know how to make a change because they're so addictive and they're built to be addictive.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want the confrontation of trying to
Well,
tackle
this is it. Because their little faces drop and they look at you like you're mad.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Like this morning, daughter was eating a bagel, you know, that thing where they've got the kitchen to themselves and you can just feel them deflate when you walk in, like, oh, Jesus, here we go.
That's what I get now. Sometimes are you in? And I'm thinking, no, but I'm on my way. She's like, no, I was asking if you were staying out.
Yeah, because they love
it.
My 15-year-old is really at that age where she's just starting to really appreciate having the house to herself.
Yeah.
She bloody loves it. 'Cause I'm always like, oh, will she be all right? And then I'm like, of course she'll be all right. She loves it when she's on her own. Yeah. And I just went over to her and immediately she sort of clenches up as in like, get away, I'm just eating a bagel.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at her phone because it's on my mind so much. And she just shuts it right away, which makes you... And she had Snapchat open. So then I get it wrong. So I'm like, are you snapping someone? So what do we do, Claire? Can I steal my children and take them away somewhere in a remote forest and you know, buy a herd of goats or something?
No.
You know what didn't help? On Morning Live the other week, we had Steve Backshall on.
Okay.
Who's that amazing guy who did Deadly 60? He's that sort of wildlife presenter.
Right.
The kids must have watched Deadly 60 when they were little. He's like he's a brilliant presenter, and he's always there, like catching snakes and underwater, like with diving and seeing dangerous fish and stuff.
Right.
He's like really brilliant, and he's married to a woman called Helen, who's like an Olympic rower.
Wow.
Right, and they're real like parent goals.
Yes.
They've got like 3 young kids who I think are just about maybe like nearly pre-teens or whatever. There is a point to this, believe it or not. And we chatted to him on Zoom, and you could see the sea in the background. He lives in Cornwall, right?
Wow.
And he's like, yeah, we moved here because we wanted the kids to be able to go out and, to surf and to dive and he just rattled off all these outdoorsy amazing things that his kids will be doing, very much not on a screen.
Yeah.
And I just think, God, like...
That's how he's supposed to do it.
That's, I want to just be with my kids and without having screens there.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're on them... They must be on them for like... I hate to say, like if they sleep for 10 hours, then there's 14 hours left of the day. I think they must be on them for near enough 14 hours.
Yes, definitely. I don't think it's just teenagers, though. I think you go the early adults or everyone's on the phones constantly, aren't they? And they're adapting like scripts on films and stuff like that because people are double screening. Is that right?
So people can cope with a plot line. It's simple enough so that they can be gawping at the phone at the same time.
Yeah, so the whole world is evolving towards that, isn't it? It's nuts. Don't know.
I mean, do you think I'm mad? When we went away years ago, so my sister being my sister, and at the time I thought, ooh, she created an apple basket, which was a basket where everybody had to put their phones in. Now, the kids were all 10, to your point, 11 years younger, nearly 11 years younger. And so they all went for it. They were like, fine. They all put their devices in there. I think the littlest ones wouldn't have even had phones, but all the grown-ups had to put their phones in there. And it was bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
And we talked and we played games and we played pool. And I mean, it helped that this place had an indoor swimming pool and like entertainment and stuff for us to do. But it was a lovely idea. And I'm like, can we bring back the apple basket where on a Saturday or a Sunday afternoon, we just go, right, 4 hours between 12 and 4 or 2 and 6, no one's on a screen. And you can either read or we can hang out or we can play a board game or take the dogs for a walk. Oh, God, your face. If I can't sell it to you and you like all of those things.
Good luck, babe. That's all I've got to say. To try it. I really, really am
do you feel my pain, though?
No.
Do you not hear my panic? Are you not panicked by it?
I'm not panicked
by
like
what it's
you.
doing to their heads.
I just think it's a losing battle. I really do. I'm not prepared to fight it at home. I'm definitely not suggesting a fucking apple basket.
No.
I'm trying to keep my kids at home as it is.
Right, this is why we're leaving, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. It'd just be my phone in there, and I'm staring at a wall.
All right, we've both got different battles on at the moment. I appreciate that.
But good luck. I mean, I wish you all the
right.
luck in the world. But I'm really intrigued.
I mean, I know I'm not on my own with this. I know
Yeah.
that loads of parents of teens are thinking, well,
it's worrying. It is worrying.
it's worrying, and you just bury your head in the sand with it because, well, you bury your head in your phone. You just check
Yeah.
Instagram. Any words of wisdom, advice,
Get
reassurance,
on your phone and let us know.
reassurance, yeah, email us. Send us a postcard, please, to The Shack, bottom of the garden. North
Claire's
London.
in there permanently.
Let us know.
Because she's got no kids at home, so
Okay,
she lives in
God,
the
she's
shack.
spiralling again. She's spiralling. Come back, Claire. It's
Okay.
all going to be fine. It's not permanent.
Right.
It's fine. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Any words of wisdom, please? Advice, comfort, let me know. And any other business about raising teens, about empty nests, about your own teenage years, and you can remain anonymous. Let us know, please. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Claire, have a nice week.
Thank you. I will try. And babe, at this point now, if you're listening to this and you're in your bed, this is you personally, well done.
Oh, after the
challenge.
After the challenge.
Yeah.
Sorry, I looked at you so blankly then.
What have I done?
I was still with confiscating phones. I thought you were going to say, if you listen to this on your phone, you've failed because you're using your phone. I was like, all right, babe, can't end on that note. Yeah, hopefully this will be the Monday after the challenge. We'll raise loads of money for amazing charity projects that help loads of kids.
Yes.
And my knees won't have dropped off.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, good. Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for listening. Pass on this ep to people that you love. Make sure that you like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yes.
All our main episodes are there on YouTube. And also to leave comments in the comment section and review sections on Spotify
And Apple.
and Apple Podcasts. And also
Yeah, we do.
Facebook. Get
Get
involved.
on Facebook. That's little community that's growing on there. It's fantastic.
Very nice. All right. Till then, bye, gorgeous people. Back Wednesday for your turn. Bye, Claire. Love you.
Bye. Love you. Bye.